Hey everyone, this is Helena Hart, and I'm here with Orchid Tao again today. Orchid is a women's dating and empowerment coach who helps women break the unavailable man pattern and attract healthy, lasting love with their ideal partner. And today we are talking about such an important topic. We've been getting so many questions about this here in my community, and that is how to make a man value you more and want to make you a top priority in his life. That we've been just hearing from so many women lately who are struggling with this, and Orchid is just a total expert and genius on this topic. So welcome, Orchid. Thank you so much for talking with me again today.
Oh, thank you for having me. It's always an honor and a pleasure to speak with you and create these amazing mini educational videos with you.
Yes, absolutely. For everyone watching, make sure to stay till the end of this video because Orchid has an incredible free gift, totally free just for women in my community, and you don't want to miss out on that. So let's just jump right in. Orchid, what would you say is the #1 way to make a man value you more and make you a priority in his life?
You know, it's something that a lot of women are afraid to do, which is to communicate what they really want and need and set boundaries.
So
So often, right?
yes,
Women
yes.
are afraid.
I was going to jump in and say, I'm so glad you said that. I have been getting so many requests for videos on this exact topic. So I'm thrilled. Yeah. What does this have to do with attracting the right man? I just love to hear everything you have to say on this topic.
Well, first I want to point out most women are approaching dating with fear, right? Okay, I don't want to say anything that's going to scare him away. I don't want to do anything that's going to push him away. What kind of dance do I need to do to make sure that he stays into me, wants to commit to me, and will stay around? And that approach is more common than actually being honest and upfront about what you want. And that approach is going to sabotage you every time. So ladies, I really want you to hear this. If you want to be valued and attract high value men and attract the man that's right for you, you have to be able to be authentic and communicate your wants and needs, from the very beginning. And you need to learn how to set healthy boundaries from the very beginning. And this is going to be a life changer and a game changer for you for sure. So if you're wondering why you keep attracting low quality men, it's because you're not doing this exact thing that we're talking about.
Yeah, I know that there's definitely a right way to do it. I know you're a total expert on helping women express boundaries gracefully in a way that really inspires a man to want to step up, right? Rather than criticizing him or making him wrong or telling him how he should behave, what a good boyfriend or husband does, right? It's all about the way that you do it. We're definitely going to give some examples at the end of this video too, right? So I know I see this happen all the time. Of course, I've certainly been there myself. I'm sure you have too. What happens when a woman doesn't do this or isn't doing this correctly?
Well, let's go with a specific example. Like for instance, um, the frequency of communication is something that doesn't match up a lot for people who are dating, especially in the early stages, right? Oftentimes you and I both hear, he just isn't contacting me enough. He isn't prioritizing me. He doesn't text me enough, or we don't see each other enough. And in the beginning, instead of just not doing anything and suffering through that and being strung along or feeling like you're being strung along, or getting mad at the guy and lashing out, instead of doing either of those things, as soon as you start to feel like, negative feelings, you feel like, there's, you're feeling neglected or abandoned, for instance, that's the cue to like step up for yourself and take action, to get your needs met and to figure out if this is the guy that's going to meet your needs or not, whether he's right for you or not. And you want to do this in a non-aggressive, non-needy way. And here's something that you can say during the early stage of dating. You can say something like, John, I've been studying a lot about, what makes things work, in a relationship with a man and a woman. And what I've learned is it's really important to be on the same page when it comes to frequency of connection and frequency of communication. I'd love to know your thoughts. Like, how often do you want to be connected with your partner and communicate with your partner.
You know what I like about that? I don't know if I've ever heard anyone say that in that way before. It's like you're coming from a place of curiosity, not like, well, I need you to, call me 3 times a week. I need to see you twice a week or every weekend. You're saying like you're literally just coming from a place of curiosity, not making it wrong. Like, this is something that feels good to me. What about you? I'm curious. And
Yeah.
that really opens up the space for a real connection to happen where a man would want to step up, and it would inspire him to prioritize that need of yours rather than like telling him what he's doing wrong, telling him what he should be doing, right? That was great.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, and it'll also open up the space for him to maybe reveal that, hey, I'm a really busy guy. Like, I can only, right now, all I have is like maybe one day a week or one day every 2 weeks that I can actually sit down and have a dinner with a woman. Right.
Yeah, to
And letting it be okay for him to say that.
and really hear that and believe that rather than not being straightforward, not saying anything, and then just being frustrated because he only has one night a week free, when it opening up the lines of communication this way would really like reveal that before you start getting frustrated and irritated with him and disappointed, right? That's great. Do you have any other examples?
Yeah, well, I want to talk a little more about that. So yeah, it's so important what you just said right there to identify that, hey, he's not available, right? If he's not available, then you have the chance to take responsibility for recognizing that he can't meet your needs right now, um, and to back away, like to walk away. If that's what being a high value woman is about, like knowing that you're going to need more than one night every week or one night every 2 weeks, then you have to take responsibility to um, stand for that and say, no, this is not going to work for me. And if he is the right guy and you're sharing that, oh, I'd love to connect with my partner every day, I'd love to hear from him every day, and I'd love to spend 2, 3, 4 days dates a week together, then if he's the right guy, he's going to say, oh, I would love that too, and I'm going to start doing that because now I know it's fine to do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, the right guy's going to want to step up if he can, if he's capable of it. And most men are pretty straightforward. They're not going to say, oh, yeah, I have all this free time, when they don't. It's just, can you hear that? And can you be courageous enough to ask for that? And of course, the timing of this is very important. I imagine this isn't something you do like on the first date, like I'm going to sit down
Yeah.
and interview this guy about his schedule, right? But, sometimes things come up and you can say, well, I've really noticed that when you ask me out, it tends to be last minute. And I like being spontaneous. I love being with you. And, last minute doesn't really work for me. So what do you think about that? Is this something, is this how your work schedule is? Is just this something I'm going to have to accept if I want to date you? Or is there a way to work this out so I can, know a little more in advance and just really like come from a place of curiosity like that, rather than feeling frustrated and confused and making him wrong. I think that's great. Yeah. Any other examples you have? I'd love to hear
Yeah,
them.
I love your example. Yeah, another one for early dating is sex, right?
Mhm.
Oftentimes men want to have sex sooner than women. Well, I wouldn't say that's all entirely true, but if you are dating discerningly, we do recommend that you wait on having sex until you get to know someone really well and get to know whether or not you're a good match for, committing to an exclusive relationship. So if, a man wants to have sex with you too soon, um, and you feel like he has, and just know that a lot of men want that, and that doesn't make him a bad guy
Right. Mhm.
necessarily. It's like natural for them to want to do that, and we want to too, but someone's got to have some discipline here and slow things down so that you don't jump into something and you don't get attached to someone wrong for you. So it is important to draw a boundary when it comes to having sex. And what you can say if you're not ready, if it's too soon, is, hey, John, I am so flattered that you want to explore that with me. I do want to explore that with you, and I'm very attracted to you, but I really, this time around with dating, I'm really looking for somebody who is the right person that I can spend the rest of my life with. So I'm not going to rush into sex. I'd really just like for us to get to know each other and see if, we can meet each other's wants and needs, and we share, whether or not we share core values, and, whether or not we're looking for the same thing. And if we are, then yeah, I'd love to explore, sex with you. But until then, I just want to take things slowly. How do you feel? Where are you at?
Yeah, I think that's amazing. And just kind of insert what you're looking for. If you need to be in an exclusive relationship, if you need to be like very committed way down the line, just feeling confident enough to put that out there. That's really one of the top ways to convey your boundaries and your value to a man. Demonstrate that is the confidence to own what it is that you want and what you feel comfortable with, and just express that. Not like, oh, I'm sorry, like walking on eggshells. Like, no, that's a great thing to want. It'd feel incredible to sleep with you. And that's really something I feel comfortable doing, within the context of a relationship, or once we get to know each other better, or even, I know a lot of women out there waiting until they're engaged or married. So whatever your boundary is, just feel confident with that and be able to express that. Just know that the right guy is gonna want to meet you there, and he's not, and of course, it's not a bad thing. Men are supposed to want to sleep with you. It's not a bad thing at all. But you are in total control of this, and you have to just really own that and feel comfortable talking about some of these things. So
Mhm.
I know we're a little short on time today. If there's anything else, any other examples, I'd love to hear them. For everyone watching, let us know your questions and comments down below in the comment section. We love hearing from you. Orchid, any last words of wisdom or examples that you want to say?
Yeah. So, it's so important to do this early on, right away. Like, express what it is you want and need. When you do that, you're, without saying it, communicating to the guy, hey, this is what I want and need, whether you're okay with it or not. Like, I'm putting my needs first because I respect and honor myself. And men are going to pick up on that, and they're going to think, wow, this woman is special. Like, she's confident enough to tell me what she needs, things that may scare someone away, because that's how much she has her own back, right? And that is a high value woman. That commands respect. That commands, someone feeling like you're special, or the right person, that's how they're going to feel. And the wrong person is going to be like, hey, you know what? You're not for me. And that's what you want. You want the wrong people to go away.
Yeah. So the point of doing this is not to like conform a guy into like your state, it's just to see if he is the right one, right? Because the right guy for you is going to want to meet you there. He's going to want to work things out with you, right? The wrong guy will say, no, that's not really what I'm looking for. He'll just fade away. And you actually want that to happen, because the faster you can move through some of these men who aren't going to honor you and prioritize you and value you, the faster you can move on to attracting that right partner for you. So that brings us to your free gift. I love everything you shared. Thank you so much for all of those amazing examples. That was really helpful. I think it's going to be really helpful for everyone. What is this? Tell everyone about Attract the Right Man. I was a part of it. I'm so happy to be able to offer this to my community for free. So yes, I'd love to hear everything you have to say on that.
Yes, my free gift to your community is my free Attract the Right Man Masterclass series for single women who want to learn how to date discerningly and attract extraordinary, lasting love with the right man who's emotionally available and committed to you. So all anyone has to do is click on the link in the description box below this video, sign up. It's free. You're going to get tons of masterclasses from top experts like Helena and myself to help you get on the right track to attracting the right guy and lasting love.
Yes, I love the masterclass video we recorded together. It's all about your beliefs and your mindsets to really embody this from the inside out, right? So the right guy just shows up, and it's much more effortless and easy than maybe what you are experiencing right now. So thank you so much, everyone. Click the link; it's in the description right below this video. Totally free, no strings attached. We just love offering these master classes to you guys. So thanks for watching this video all the way till the end. Let us know your thoughts and experiences in the comment section, and feel free to share this video with any woman you know who's struggling with boundaries and communication and really knowing her worth. I know this is something that's just a huge problem out there, and Orchid and I, it's really our mission to help turn this around so women really know their value and are feeling confident enough to express that to anyone, especially to the man they're potentially going to be with. So Orchid, thank you so much again, and let's definitely do this again soon.
Yes. Thank you, Helena. Bye, everyone.